Until now, we had fun bowling absolute rockets at the Australian batting lineup, but this is our time or our turn to get brutalized. And look at how fast Stark is, and he was right on the money as well, and I was late, slightly late, just like the last innings. There's no swing or anything like that. Balls it full, and I think that hit my pad, but thankfully I was outside the line of the off stump, and there is a bit of swing. Wow! I mean, there's literally zero swing when we were bowling. Whoa! How close was that? To the outside edge, to the off stump. Stark, what no, this has been 3 balls and he's been on the mark every single time. Go short, gives me just a little bit of extra time to play that. Not very short, not very full, so comfortably played. But we're still yet to score a single run. Full. Now I think I am somewhat getting used to the pace. Stark knocked, not as quick as our bowlers, but he's still very, very quick. Australia probably the second quickest bowling lineup in the world. Whoa, that ball swung. That ball swung at pace. I mean, one thing Stark is doing here that we weren't able to do is swing the ball. Look at that. Late swing. And Hazelwood now with his trademark good length, good line. I hope he doesn't start swinging the ball as well. Look at that. Lovely shot. Our first real shot. But it doesn't yield any runs. The entire leg side is open, but oh, lovely drive, and that will be our first run. That should have been 4, but an extraordinary fielding effort stops it to only 1. Look at that, picture perfect, beautifully driven. Oh, that will be pies, and 4 of them as well. I mean, the wicketkeeper had no chance. The ball was swinging at pace and it was far, far away. Oh my god, Stark gets his turn to bowl at a right-hander and it takes all of 1 delivery to get him out. Full straight in swinging. I mean, that is just Stark's trademark ball. Just a little bit of late swing gets the pad, and I think that's just plumb in front. Look at that. Late swing, just a little bit, not a lot of swing. But at least the good news is now a left-hander is in here and Stark is not as deadly. Well, just as I was about to say, Stark is not deadly to left-handers. He gets his second wicket with another outswinger. I went for the extravagant drive. All I managed to do is get the outside edge. In walks the captain. Stark is bowling like an absolute champion here. Goes short. I try to pull him off the front foot. Nope. Not the greatest of time to get run out now. And he scored exactly 2 runs off the bat. Whoa, Hazelwood, look at that. That's the most swing I have seen in this innings and in the previous innings as well. Look at that. Beautifully bowled. Full. He tried to drive it. Nowhere near it. Slightly straighter. Flicked through the almost empty leg side. That should be at least 2. And we will come back for even 3 quick runs. Does this game not know math? I ran 3 runs, but it's saying I only ran 2. What was that? I mean, even Bavuma went from the striker's end to the non-striker's end. I have no idea, man. What happened there? Was that a short run or something? Oh, went for the flick. Closed the bat a little too early and that beats mid-on and it goes away for 4. I was inches away from getting out. Then it lands in no man's land. I was happy. And then it beats mid-on by some miracle and goes away for 4. Well, Stark again. Let's just stand outside the crease to convert these full length deliveries into full tosses. Wow. I think this was an outswinger. This was just beautifully bowled. Bavuma already tried to drive Hazelwood, missed it, but this time not as lucky. Gets the outside edge, beautifully bowled. Stark gets 3 wickets in like 2 overs. This ball didn't swing, it just kept with the angle, got the outside edge and a sharp catch at first slip. Now another left-hander in. Stark has not given away a single run and has taken 3 wickets in 2 overs. Oh, inside edge. Whoa, inside edge, and that flies away to the square leg boundary. Stark is smirking on his way to bowl. Look at that. I mean, they aren't even bowling bouncers or anything, but this perfect length, perfect line. No need of swing when you're bowling with that accuracy. Flicked on the pads. It's still only a single. But we need to keep the scoreboard ticking here because runs are hard to come by. Any chance we get of scoring runs, we must take it. So that means running really hard. Whoa, what a shot. Straight down the ground. Beautifully played. I mean, it is the shot of the morning so far. Look at that. Classy as ever. And get 4 as well. Rickleton, 8 of 6. Flicked again. Through the empty leg side. That might be actually 3 minimum. That might run away for 4. And it does at the last possible second. Actually, the fielder might have gone over the boundary with the ball in hand. Look at that. I mean, not very straight, but it was just slightly straighter and flicked away for 4. 2 boundaries in a row. And again, whipped off the hips. This time, I think the ball will stop. It might be only 2 or 3. Yeah, we'll come back for 3. A somewhat big ground. Stark, wow. Stark is really pushing himself here. No ball. That was full quick. Not the best of accuracy, but doesn't matter when you're bowling at this pace. And for the cut. Ugly looking cut, but Stark again, little bit of swing. And then that might actually run away for 4. No, it won't. It'll be just 2 runs, 2 leg buys. Or just a 1 run, wow. I thought I ran 2. Again, how many times is Stark gonna beat the outside edge? He's only bowled, what? 23 balls, he's taken 3 wickets and he's beat the outside edge like 15 times. Oh, driven, lovely shot. The most positive shot we played against Stark all day, and that will go away for 4. Dean Elgar finally. Good length delivery, not very full but still driven away. Hazelwood is not getting his line right. He is bowling much straighter than Stark and he's getting whipped almost every single ball. 3.2 overs, 22 runs. He's not picked a wicket and he's not looked at, not even close to as dangerous as Stark. Because he's just been bowling like that. Another quick run. This time flick to mid-on. That was a flick. Make no mistake. It will give me only 1 run. Driven again. Another lovely drive there from Rickleton. His 2nd straight drive and his 3rd boundary overall. Look at that. That is picture perfect. Except for that little starter. Pat Cummins now. He's probably the quickest of the 3 and look at that. Driven through the offside 4. And I think we are finally starting to get used to the extra bit of pace. Cummins is coming from around the wicket. So this is going to be a different kind of challenge. The ball is not swinging anymore. Oh, whoa, late swing. Very late swing. I mean, that ball did not swing at all until it reached the wicketkeeper, and then it just swung a little, almost went away for 6 byes. Cameron Green, I thought I could attack him. He's probably the weakest link in this bowling lineup. Try to go for it, but he still beats me for pace, and he's bowling at 136 k's. Shot, oh my god. Bat onto the helmet and out. Rickleton, the only batsman who's looked fluent in this entire innings, has got to go. Cameron Green was a bouncer. Not the most well directed, but I just tried to attack everything and he's got to go. Quinton de Kock is in. Oh my god, no, I did not mean to flick it there. But that fielder just thought it wasn't the right time to catch the ball. And I get a chance. I mean, how many left-handers does this South African team have? Whoa. Was that swing or was that off the bat? Neither. That was off the pads. Wow. off the off his arm, I think. Shot went for the pole once again off the front foot. Oh, look at that gun fielding there. Everyone is sharp behind the stumps. Flicked away, flicked fine. Another good shot. I mean, they've taken Stark out of the bowling lineup, which is great news. He just bowled so well. I mean, 4 overs and 4 or 5 overs of absolute perfect precision, accuracy, swing, and of course pace. How can I forget that? Cameron Green not as fast as the other 3. So I am going to try to attack him. Another on drive. And that fielder should have stopped that for maybe 2 runs, but he lets that go away for 4, and Quinton de Kock will move on to 6. Full. An on drive through mid wicket this time. That should be another 2 runs. That is running away 4. That picked up speed as it was rolling away. Good over here, 8 runs, and we end that over with another boundary. That might go away for 4, I thought. I mean, why are they running behind the ball instead of collecting it? Solid in defense. Cummins. I mean, I don't know. He's still looking. I just feel he's dangerous. What was that? Was that a run out? I mean, if that was a run out, I would have just lost it. Thankfully, it's not. He's coming from around the wicket, bowling at good pace. So it is slightly troubling. And he's bowling at a good line in length as well. Whoa, shot. Why are you leaving that? Oh, look at that. He shook his head like he was a dog. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's what dogs do after they get wet. Look at that. Look at his head. No. Yup, no, yup, nope. Nope. Oh my god. First of all, he was dumb enough to face that ball head on and get smacked right on the badge as well. And then he shakes his head like a wet dog. Dean Elgar not having the best of days, but he's still there. He's been there since the first delivery. Shot. Whoa. Bice. Did that go over the wicketkeeper's head or right through him? Back foot drive, driven away. Whoa, what was that? That fielder right there. I mean, it felt like Jonty Rhodes had returned to the field. How quick was he? Pick up and throw in a instant, and he was on the target as well. And I lose a wicket by a run out. I mean, not the greatest of times to get run out. I mean, 83 for 5. Now only Quinton de Kock is left. Dean Elgar, the man who's been solid for 13 overs, goes out in the silliest of ways. Oh boy, what is going on here? Oh, look at that. Trying to drive like Sehwag. No footwork. Literally 0 footwork there. But that ball was just too far away. Goes full. This time beats me with pace. Cameron Green getting up in the 140s now. Oh, that's been hit away. And that should be 4. Yup. Now I think I'm just going to attack with Quinton de Kock. Not give a lot of strike to the Tailenders and lower order batsmen. But it's not going to be easy. I just hope to God Stark doesn't come back on the other end. I mean, Stark and Cummins, if they bowl together, I think we will be all out in like 3 or 4 overs. Oh no, run! Why didn't he dive? I mean, what was that? First off, well done. Sharp fielding at slips there. Labuschagne picks up, throws very fast. But why didn't he dive? Oh, we lose another wicket in the silliest of ways. Look at that. Cummins gets the outside edge, but luckily, I managed to find the gap as well. Look at that. Pierce through the slip cotton. Now an inside edge, but the result is the same. Oh boy, I tried to go over the offside, but he just kept following me, and that is wide for some reason. I mean, does the umpire realize it's a test match? Shot pulled off the front foot, but I can't run because we have 3 balls left. I want to face as many deliveries as I can with Quinton de Kock. Went for the lofted shot. I tried to go over mid-wicket. That went a little too square, but still somehow enough on it to clear the infield. We'll get 4. Quinton de Kock 27-24. Ah yes. Oh yes. Too much pace, and if you aren't right at the mark, all that pace can be used against you. Look at that. Just flicks him over fine leg for 6, and Cummins comes back pretty strong actually. I try to play the same shot, this time along the ground, but Cummins beats me for pace. Full driven away, we'll take a single, we'll get off strike and let Maharaj face 1 delivery. Come on, all you have to do is face 1 delivery, but it's still against Cummins, so this is not going to be easy. Let's see where he goes. Whoa, nice ball, but just a little too far away from the off stump. Went for it and don't get enough on it. I mean, the only gaps were on the offside. It just had to go aerial as well, but just not enough timing, not enough power, and Quinton de Kock goes for 34. Rabada comes in. Now it's just swing and swing hard. Whoa, there we go. I don't think I need to do anything. Just keep ducking under every single ball, and I think I'll get enough buys. Full. Oh, that was slashed at, and he'll get 4 for it as well. And again slashed, but this time, what a catch that was at Kali. I mean, that ball was going, and I mean, I don't even know how fast it was going, and look at that for a catch. Jumps in the air, beautifully taken, and we are on our final leg. 9 wickets gone, and Enrique Nokia, who has taken 6 wickets in the first innings, comes out, drives, and plays the shot of the innings. Look at that, beautifully driven 4 runs against Cummins no less. Oh, that should be wide. Oh, that's 5 runs. That should be 5. Wide and 4. Went for it. Rabada, a very, very strong man, clears the infield, just swung through the line. Cameron Green has taken 2 wickets, but I don't know if he's the right bowler to go with against Tailenders when you have Stark in your lineup. He's the perfect bowler for Tailenders. He's quick, he can bowl full and short. But now Cameron Green is bowling in that perfect good length where I can just try to line him up and slog through the offside. Cummins now, again, Cummins this time bowls that same somewhat predictable length, and this goes away for 6. Nokia a little stronger than Rabada maybe. Gets a good piece of that and he'll get 6. Oh, went for it again. This time not as much timing on it. But it still probably will go with a 4, I think. Yeah. I mean, these two stitched an unbelievable partnership with the ball. But now they're doing the same thing with the bat. Try to do the same against Lion, but he's got to get used to the spinner's pace. I went for it, this time almost skidded on to the wicket keeper there. Lion bowling away from me, maybe a little bit of fear here. Tosses the ball up, hit my arc, and once again I just go through the line and through extra cover, and another 6, and the 50 partnership comes up, and I think I scored like 25 runs with the bat and 25 runs were buys. This time Slash got the outside edge and it runs away for 4. This has not been pretty, but I mean, we've scored 200 runs, so I guess it did work. Stark has come back in. Given away 9 runs, only bowled 4 overs. I don't even know. I don't even understand that. I mean, he's taken 3 wickets and 3 top order batsmen. Full went for the Slash once again. Got a thick edge. Yep. That is our strategy against pace. When we swing, we're going to swing hard. If we middle it, it's going through the extra cover boundary. If we get an edge, it's probably going to go over the slip cotton. They're appealing. The umpire doesn't seem interested. I think the impact was outside off stump. But no Cummins is going to review it. I mean, that just did not look out. Well, let's see. Pitching outside off. Whoa, the impact is in line and that looks like it's crashing. Yes, it is. I mean, that just never looked out, but I guess not. Well, that will be the end of this innings, but not the end of the match. We have simulated and have 1 wicket left, and that will be it. We bowled, we batted, and we bowled again, and we have won this test match comfortably as well. Look at that shot, Rabada. We have so many fielders around the bat that he just cannot manage to keep it on the ground. Rabada this time takes 5 wickets. Nokia took 6, I think, in the first innings. And we win this game by 218 runs. I hope you enjoyed this series of videos. If you'd like to see the pro mode in Cricket 24, click the video on screen. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 content. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.